Do you feel like you're just sinking and barely treading water in this crazy pandemic because of all the changes in your life and because of new routines that you're not comfortable with? I have 3 steps that are guaranteed to help lift you up and make a difference in how you feel. It's really important that we learn during this year in particular how to work smarter, not harder. I have those ideas for you next. Hi, I'm Heidi Tucker, award-winning inspirational author and speaker. Welcome to the Pickled Sunflower, where we can come together, make a connection, and find hope. What's the common denominator in this pandemic for every single one of us? I can say it in one word: change. It's change that's making us crazy, right? So many of us are working from home, and in addition to that, we're now having to juggle the schoolwork that our children are required to do from home on their computers. It's just absolute craziness. We have to find different ways of doing things because the old ways are not working anymore. As a result, our stress levels are way up, right? So I'm going to talk about 3 really simple steps that we can do to help with this new way of life. It will not only bring your stress levels down, but it brings your productivity up. I have done this in my life and it has made a real difference. And so I want to share that with you. 3 simple steps. Step number 1, you need a gold medal morning routine. We don't know what each day is going to bring us. And so it's really important that we start the day out strong. Your brain remembers that and it feeds your self-worth. We've got to get our mind right. We've got to get our spirits right. And we've got to get our body right. You get to choose what this gold medal morning routine looks like. That's going to be unique for each one of you. But choose between 5 and 30 minutes for each morning because it's going to take some time to set yourself up for success. It's a positive launch for your day, no matter what else happens. It's really worked for me because when I first wake up, I feel a great deal of anxiety in my stomach and I'm a bit overwhelmed at what the day and the week are going to bring. And so this sort of calms everything down. It helps me to feel peace and it just starts me off on a completely different road. So after that 5 to 30 minute period of time each morning, I am rewired and I'm ready to go and I'm feeling positive. There are lots of really great ideas for that gold medal morning routine. Here's a list of just a few. Get yourself outside of your house, whether that's taking a walk or sitting on the back porch, getting the sunshine in your face. You might want to open your scriptures and do some study in your scriptures. Positive quotes helps. There's so many studies about what meditation can do for us. That's a real fact that that's beneficial for our minds and for our bodies. And think about the idea of visualization. Professional athletes have done that for years. They visualize their successful gold medal routines. And so why shouldn't we be visualizing a successful gold medal day, right? Taking just a few minutes, thinking about what your plans are for the day and visualizing for just a minute what that would look like if it was really successful. Here's one hint. A successful morning routine starts the night before, right? Whether that's laying out your work clothes, opening up your scriptures, having everything just right so that when you start that really critical 5 to 30 minutes, you're ready to jump early in the morning before your day gets started. Step number 2, personal development word. Here's the question. What do you want to grow at this year? Back in January, I did a video about the 1-word challenge, and I'll link that video below, and it's about setting a resolution of 1 word that's going to help you focus in a different way this year, that's going to make you better and more productive and successful in something. My word is simplify for the year. And that seems like a funny word, but really what that is for me is it's organizing certain areas of my life so that I can feel more space. What is your word? Tell me in the comments below. I'm really interested in that. Are you wanting to grow as a communicator? Are you wanting to get better at finances? Are you wanting to learn better cooking skills? Are you trying to be a better parent? Choose that 1 word and think about that word every single morning and that will filter into all of your activities and your thoughts. It really does make a difference. I think about that word simplify in everything that I do, and it really helps me. It makes me feel like my day has purpose. Step number 3 is that planning is everything. It brings real meaning to your life. When we plan, there's order. There's order in your life instead of just putting out fires all day long, which can be crazy. And I remember when my kids were really little, that's what I felt like my day was, which is putting out fires every day. But we can, for some things that we can control, we can begin to set up a plan for each day or for the week. There's this really great author, and his name is Brian Tracy. He has written over 80 books. I'm just in awe of that. He's a motivational speaker, and I love this one quote that he says, which is, "Every minute that you spend planning saves 10 minutes in execution and gives you 1,000% return on energy." That just blows my mind when I think about that. That makes me really want to plan and have focus and intention in my life so that I can just feel the peace and the inspiration that I really so crave every single day. One thing that I do know for sure is that hope is real, and we have to make an effort to feel that hope. And in order to do that, we have to have some space and some calm and some order in our life. So when we work smarter and not harder, that provides space for hope. Every time I write a book or I speak, I always bring hope into it because I'm passionate about that principle. And if you're interested in looking at any of my books, I'll link those in the comments below. Schedule these events in your life with purpose. One thing that you can also do when you plan and keep some order in your life is to batch. Now, what do I mean by batch? Well, for example, when I do certain social media things or I speak or I film, I batch those on certain days. So for example, today is a filming day for me. And so I got up and I got ready and I'm doing lots of different filming projects all in one day because it makes me really efficient and it works and it's very productive. Change is so hard for all of us, and for some of us it's harder than for others, I know. Some of us really struggle with that. I promise that if you make these 3 steps a priority, you will notice a difference and you will feel better about the chaos that you feel is going on in your life right now. Start small with these steps. You might want to choose just 5 minutes, but start small and keep it simple. And then you can add to it a little bit as you get more comfortable with that routine. But I promise you that it really recharges your spirit to start strong every single day. Keep pushing forward. We can do this. I'm here for you, and I'm your biggest cheerleader. We'll see you here next time on The Pickled Sunflower.